Perfect. Everything's working. Hi, everyone, and welcome to tonight's stream. As you can see, we are playing Destiny 2. I was going to stream yesterday for the weekly reset, but technical issues happened, and updates needed to be done, and all that lovely jazz, so it didn't happen. So, tonight we are playing Destiny 2, and my Titan's out, so that means we're playing some Iron Banner, as you can tell. Yeah, he hasn't been coming out unless Iron Banner pops up for some reason, but he looks cool, and I need to get him still to level 1820. Or 1810 at least, because which one was screwing me over? It was the arms? Yes, it was the arms. Because I have everything else in 1810. I don't know why you're not, but okay. But yes, everything else is 1810, except my arms. So, we're going to be working on that for the time being. But in further ado, we're going to, first things first is, I haven't checked anything new. Is there anything new in the store, like shaders? No. Anything cool in here? No. Shaders? Nope. On that ship, though. What's this? Oh. Meh. It's not a bad ship if you like it. Not my cup of tea, but stress ball. Oh, yeah. We get to use, Flynn has a stress ball. Yeah, I get to see it. Okay. Yeah, not bad. But we are good to go there. Do I have ornaments? You're an ornament. You're an 18-9. Piss off. Why is with this game and just like give me the loyal FU with not letting me have an 1810? Like, good lord. Seriously. 1810. 18-9 is the highest there. 18-10, 18-10. Hey, look, an 18-10. This game's really screwing me over on, that arm piece. I'm on the hunt to max out my boy here, which is not likely going to happen. I'd love to get him up to that level before Nightfall. Yeah, Final Shape happens, but hey, what do you gotta do if the game doesn't let me? Quick.
Gonna need someone to shut off the power.
Alright.
Yes.
Oh, so I need to go for this. Yeah, you... Reloading shortly after dealing a final blow against a cure. I don't know. I feel like Hill Cup would be an interesting thing for PvP, so I kind of want to try it, but I don't. You're 60. You're kind of low. 63. The last piece is always the hardest to get. I'm still stuck at 18-9. Yeah. You gotta go for what is it? Pinnacle rewards? I forget. You need to hit one of them. I forget which one it is. Yeah, I've been stuck on this for my... I don't think it's powerful gear. You don't want powerful gear. You want pinnacle, I believe. So I think you get a pinnacle for this. Yes. I think you want pinnacle gear, which keeps bumping you up, if I remember correctly. They've changed so much I don't remember what does what nowadays. But yeah, I've been stuck on 1809 from my Titan for so long. Probably since they stopped the cap. What is it? It's been 3 seasons since they stopped upping the light level. So, yeah, my Titan's been, like, behind the ball every single week. Not bad, could be better. That's not bad. 63, 63, 63. I'll let you all slide. Keep away, tap trigger. Keep away, hatchling. Gotcha, frenzy. Alright, we got some weird stuff to play with. Also, I remember last time we played Iron Banner, we got this, which is pretty much a legendary version of the Jade Rabbit. So, excuse me if I want to give this boy a whirl. But we also got to work on you. Because we got the catalyst. And it's at 55, man. We've been doing good with that. So, yeah. Actually, no, I'll put that on. Just work on you, work on you. And yeah. And then we'll just throw you on just for craps and giggles. Just to level you up.
It's a promise.
You got anything for me?
Ready for a battle with no limits?
Oh yeah, I can get this new shader. I forgot about this. What is this? Biochrome? Huh. I kind of like it. It might actually go on my new Titan build I had. Oh crap, did I save that?
Go. Be the guardian we need you to be.
Okay, I did. Whew. I made a new Titan build. I got the Vex armor set, and I like this little build I slapped together. Contacting servers. Oh no. First thing, I like this. And I thought it was cool. I was going for like a Rocket Man vibe. And then also I can just put on the Paracasual Leaves, and it matches pretty well with each other. Also, see what that one dude looks like. That armor works with this. Skirt.
Titan, the Iron Banner wants you.
You don't say. Oh? Yo, it actually looks... I actually kind of like that. That looks super nice. Super clean and super nice. Definitely gives out the Vex vibes with a little spin. Actually, no, I'll probably... I don't know. I want to do that, and then there was one other crazy idea build I wanted to do. Grenades, Innermost Light, Grenadier, Innermost Light. I got 2 Innermost Lights. Do I want to keep the Taken Innermost Light? Or keep... Yeah, I'm gonna keep you. Also, what happened to my legs?
Gotta be a better way.
These are the legs, right? Yes, I think these are the legs. Why is it letting me delete stuff? I don't like it when it does that. I was working on you. I'm gonna keep you. So, I'm gonna do a quick little razzle-dazzle here. You get back on, you go on, you can stay on. Where's my 18-9? More discipline. I don't know which one I want. So we're gonna do this real quick. Because I had this cool... Actually, you know what the weird part is? With the glow and that glow, it actually looks kind of light. Huh. Bear with me on my bad idea. Give me a second. Actually. What is the paint job for you, honestly? Was it you? Nope.
looks will make the difference.
Did I not
Mark my words.
get your shader? Uh-oh. Okay, that's cool. Didn't expect that. Okay, we're gonna prayer this, I guess.
No, it couldn't possibly be that simple, could it?
Oh, that's kind of cool. Didn't notice that. I am such a fashionista. Nope.
No disturbances to report.
Actually, no, that actually was kind of solid.
This is taking forever.
You know what? That actually looks kind of good. Knowing all that's bleaching, so no, not you. I want something similar to it though. Anything else that would actually work good on you? Nope, you're bleaching over it. You're bleaching. Call me OCD for bleaching over each other.
Another Golden Age blueprint for interplanetary orbital sails. It's so rarely poetry.
Actually, I kind of liking this. Kind of looks it. Oh, you take away the
This doesn't make any sense.
charboil. Okay, I need that to make it work. Okay. Was it
I can fix
boiled
this.
char? Where are you hiding? Boiled char. Did I miss it? There it is. I mean, it looks okay. I see something. Nope, you don't have the thingy. You don't change color. No. God, why am I such a fashionista when it comes to my dudes? Ooh, that actually looks good. Okay, now we're cooking with gas. Do you? We're then going to throw something else on. Something different. I didn't really like that one. You're kind of bleaching. I can see it. Oh, you're bleaching right there. I don't want you to bleach. Okay, maybe not you then. Perfect. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Let's go. Zada.
This is exhausting.
I like it. Oh, balls. Of course, I forget to do the one freaking thing. What armor was I using?
Golden
You?
Age blueprint for interplanetary orbital sails.
No, it wasn't you. It was
So rarely poetry.
Was it you? No, not the Witcher. I think it was you. could, since I got that nice little glow going right now. That didn't stick out like a sore thumb.
Pattern is system and system is sequence. But what is sequence? Of course, sequence is pattern.
I I kind of like that. What was the armor? What was the armor piece I was using in the beginning? Before this? Oh, it was you, wasn't it? Yes, it was you. I kind of like it. You're okay, meh. Kind of like the crackling from you because it just adds to the fluidness of everything. Is there anyone else that had the glow that I could probably use? Not you, not you. That's it. I guess that's the only one done. I mean, I could use you. I could use you. You kind of like the part. But I like how it's all, like, damaged up top. Like, it started here and it spread. Kind of concept. So I might just go with the other one. Yeah, let's go with that. I don't know why. That just looks kind of cool. My opinion. Put you down here, equip you down here, boom bada bing. My new kind of Taken-esque dude. Back to you. And let's get this show on the road because I've been dilly-dallying way too much now because my Destiny fashion brain kicked in. Bounties.
Why can't those rookies in the Crucible be more like you?
No, you tell me.
Careful with that.
Defeat using an energy weapon. Okay,
Careful with that.
we're not doing Rumble, so go
I'd
away.
be right there with you if these rookies fight by themselves.
Said I Alexney just for a split second look like Archie first.
You don't look too
I had to go pet a dog. Hand cannon kills, perfect. Pulse rifle kills? Do I have a pulse rifle? I do. So we can make that work. Fusion. We have one. We could make it work.
good eye.
And anything good? Ostringer. Third person frenzy, moving target, fresh. All-arm frenzy. If you don't have this gun, this is a craftable gun. So I would pick it up either for that or all-arm frenzy is technically a good roll. So arrowhead break, high caliber rounds. This isn't a bad Ostringer. And Ostringer, one hand cannons are just good in general in PvP if you play that. But the Ostringers are very known to be very good PvP hand cannons. So, one, it's craftable, so you can dump 5 of them in, then use the resonance to unlock them. Or B, just get this one. Outlaw, Frenzy, high caliber rounds for some knockback, arrowhead break for good and full bore. This is actually a very good hand cannon, so I would definitely recommend picking this up if you do not have a good Ostringer or it crafted. What else? 11 go from corner, yeah. And then quick draw opening shot. Not a fan of bows, so I don't really care. But yes, that Ostringer is a very good roll, so I would highly recommend picking that up. But without further ado, let's get in to the pits. To the pit, to the pit, to the pit, to the pit. Fortress. Oh, you can actually choose? Oh, that's nice. You can play Fortress or we can just play normal control. Which, that's actually nice of them. I didn't realize they did that this time.
Been doing this for too long? What is he? 200 years old?
I wish there was like a one that said Fortress, Control, or both. Which, you could just flip between the two. Or a mix. Because I could care less, because both of them are pretty much the same. One just has a little spot in the middle that just procs. So either way, I'm happy with this. So, oh, what did I? Oh, what? What class do I gotta use? What class do I gotta use? That's what I forgot to ask. Complete banner and use stasis, solar, or strand. All right, that's easy. We go with the solar, the burning ball. And then have you also chargeability, seismic, hammer strike. Alright. But yeah, so that's the plan. We're gonna go play something banana. Hopefully. And hopefully, during the stream or sometime this week, I'm going to get my boy's 1810 arm piece that he needs so badly. But now it's just the waiting game of getting in a match.
Iron Banner Fortress.
All right. Let's go. Bum 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 bum.
Bring your light to bear, Guardian. When I return to Kyle's fleet, I want to hear them speaking your name.
Hopefully in good words. I know, I'm not stuck. A break neck.
Opponent claimed Zone A. You captured Zone C.
Ah, butterballs.
Zone C lost. Opponent claimed Zone C. You captured Zone A.
Let's go.
Opponent claimed Zone B.
Okay.
You captured Zone C. You have the advantage. Press on. Zone A lost. Opponent claimed Zone A. You captured Zone B. Zone advantage is yours. Zone C lost.
Oh. Yeah, why can't I hit with a form? Everyone else can hit from that range.
Zone B lost.
I mean, yes,
Zone
I was
C
dying,
captured.
but come on,
Opponent
man.
claimed Zone B.
Do 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 do. Right there. That was me not paying attention to my map whatsoever.
Zone C lost. You captured Zone A. Opponent claimed Zone C. That shut them down.
Alrighty.
Kaido's seen enough. It's time to up the challenge. The Empress sends her regards. The fortress's defenses are broken. Now, claim it. Your enemies stand between you and victory. Take the fortress.
Huh? How did I pop up over there? Huh? I was near the heavy. That was some lag if I didn't see it.
Ten seconds. This ought to be good. You claimed the fortress. Now hold it. The fortress
Did I make
is
a move?
gone.
Hey, we made them waste soup.
Opponent claimed
And
Zone
how are we
A.
losing?
You captured Zone C. Five minutes remain.
Really? I got my butt. Man, I'm rusty. I haven't played in PvP in so long.
Zone B captured. You have the
This
advantage.
is what happens when you're a
Press on.
PvE player, not a PvP player. I ain't got bother with a sword. And yes, it's a sword, but I don't have the sword that's really necessary for this fighting style.
Kaido's seen enough. It's time to up the challenge.
I don't know what the hell was I
Deploying
doing.
Scorpius turrets.
Honestly, I thought I was close to the edge, so I wanted to fall back down, but I was
Shatter
dumb
the
and did not.
fortress's defenses. Now take it as your own. Don't let your enemies hold this advantage. Take the fortress from them.
Okay, so my hammer, I get one tap by a bonk hammer. Cool. I actually do miss the bonk hammer. Why am I using them all? I like to eat hammers, not be a big baller.
10 seconds. opponents have nearly won. Show them you won't go quietly. The fortress crumbles. Push out into the field and fight for zones.
I am not doing good, guys.
You captured
Oh
Zone
boy.
A.
I don't even look at the stats. I
Opponent
don't.
claimed Zone C. You captured Zone B. Zone advantage is yours.
Are no one gonna help me?
Zone A lost. Opponent claimed Zone A. Zone advantage is yours. Can't win them all.
Really? What the? Why wasn't my
If you face them again,
Huh?
remember this day.
What do I have? Not gonna lie. Alright, what is going on here? What do I have for... Oh, the hammer strike. At the sprint your torrent. Oh, this is the lunging one, not the flow boy. Okay. Got it. Scourge, hammer souls. Hammer soul impacts defeating Scorch, cool. Final blows with solar abilities, ignition increases damage. Hammer souls. Final blows with solar abilities or ignitions increase damage of solar abilities. Stacks 3 times. While sliding, activate. Oh, yeah. I see what's going on here. I kind of see what's going on, but... Why do you give us 2 extra slots? When we can't use them. Hi, Sam. How you doing? To go away. Bum 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 bum. How did I do on you?
Iron Banner for
We went 3%. Let's go. Covered in poop. Doing good. Oh no. That's not fun. I know that feeling.
Your weapons will find their mark. Unleash them.
No one likes to have a shitty day.
You captured Zone A. Opponent claimed Zone C. You captured Zone B. You have the advantage. Press on.
Of course they're going for A. I flipped that. I'm burning. I got 2 down.
You captured Zone C. The war beasts are circling. Don't let those zones go. Zone A lost. Opponent claimed Zone A.
I'm just saying that the septic tank didn't do that. Oh. Yeah, there's some surprisingly deep tanks out there. Again.
Zone A captured. You control all
Not where I
zones.
was.
Empress's eyes are on you. Zone C lost. Opponent claimed Zone C. Zone A lost.
Someone gonna come help me? Cool.
Opponent claimed Zone A.
And melee one shot. This game has PvP. Yes, it does. This week there's a special event called Iron Banner. I always have fun with it. It's more of a... It is definitely more of a competitive version of the game. Of the PvP set, but... I enjoy it, and this is where all the cool, more historical warrior armor comes from. So, like, we have knights, we have samurais, we have,
Eyes up, Guardian.
what else is there? There's some other ones, some Viking-esque looking armor. Get out of here.
The fortress's defenses are broken. Now, claim it. Defend the fortress like the legionaries of Tora Bottle.
I got one! I find that banner is made of iron and... Yeah. No, I understand that, but no, that's just the name of the whole lore behind this event. It's called the Iron Banner. It's held... It's, Wow, I didn't lunge that time. It's held by a guy named Lord Saladin. He is
The fortress crumbles.
a very
Push out
old
into
version
the
of a Guardian
fight for zones.
that was back from,
You
yes,
captured Zone A.
Lord Saladin. That's the guy who's talking in the background who's telling me he captured Zone A and all that. He's from a faction called the Iron Lords. And he's one of the older Guardians out there.
Zone C.
And he's been through a lot of
Zone B
stuff.
captured. 2 zones are yours.
Like a Sultan? No, I wouldn't say that. He's actually on the thumbnail. That's Lord Saladin. On my thumbnail.
All zones
He's been through a lot
are
of stuff. There was actually a very good expansion in the first Destiny called Lies of the Iron Lords, and that kind of gave you a lot more in-depth story with them.
incoming. 5 minutes left.
And it was
Sound
a
tactics
very
so
good
far.
expansion in my opinion. And that's why my armor is kind of based the way it designed the way it is. It kind of hints towards the stuff that happened to him. That's why my dude kind of looks like this. Because, like I say,
The fortress's
there's
defenses
a
are
whole
broken.
story
Now,
behind their
claim
lore,
it.
and I really
Your
like it
enemies
and
have
fascinated
claimed
by
the
it.
fortress. Take it from them.
But he's a very old... He's from an era called, where there was war lords around, and there was a lot of internal fighting.
Fortress is yours.
It was kind of like a very,
Don't let your enemies hold this advantage. Take the fortress from them.
it was a very, darker time when he was around. On crusading. I mean,
Fortress collapses. Back into the field to claim zones.
it happened today?
Zone A captured.
Opponent
claimed Zone C. You captured.
I mean,
Zone
I
B.
understand
Zone
why
advantage is
crusading
yours.
happened back in the day. I guess it really depends on why the crusade's happening. Because crusading can not just be for religious purposes, which is the most iconic historical event we know about with crusades. But if there was for other reasons that isn't very I don't know.
3 minutes remain. Keep the pressure and you.
I understand the fact of them, but it depends on the reason, I guess. If it's for a good known reason, possibly. Oh crap!
Keep the pressure on. It's almost over.
Much like any war. Yeah. But I mean, there's other. I mean, crusading is definitely that's definitely the bigger ones, but I'm pretty sure there's other. God damn it! Stupid, stinking shoddy.
Zone A lost. Zone B lost.
It definitely is
Opponent claimed Zone A.
a thing because I kind of know that, like that, like the obvious one,
Zone B.
the crusades that like
You captured Zone C.
the Christian church and all that did for the Holy Grail and all that. That was a thing, and that caused a lot of violence and blood and whatnot, which honestly a lot of people don't condone.
Victory
Get out of here.
is yours.
Dude, stop letting me shoot, but you guys can keep shooting. Screw you.
Be proud of what you've done today.
There's. Give you the loving this time. I like Power Ranger. But yeah, no, it depends on what the purpose of the crusade is. If it's something that's not in how the method of the crusade goes, because obviously I'm pretty sure there's a lot of what's the actual definition of a crusade? Because it's not marching the war, is it? Because I believe crusade, it just means like venturing onward somewhere. Crusades. I don't care. Crusade, each series of medieval military expeditions. Figures campaign of political. Okay. Well, in the case that it actually uses for definitions, yes, I'm not a fan of Crusades because it was a very rough time back then. But I always remember people using the word crusade as another thing, just like it says an expedition. They're going on an adventure or something like that. We're going on a crusade. It doesn't need to be violent. If it's like something like that, sure, I'm okay with it. But if it's like, we're going to crusade to cause a heck and violence, no, I'm not going to support that kind of stuff because it's like, there's enough bloodshed in the world. We don't need any more for any reason whatsoever. But if you're saying, hey, we're gonna go on, I don't know, go on a crusade to find the missing link or something like that. It's like, go nuts, have fun, don't kill anyone, don't get killed.
Iron Banner Fortress.
Okay.
New chapter commence. You captured Zone
First
C.
Crusade.
Opponent claimed Zone A.
Well, it's out of self-defense, so is it? Was it a defensive response? That makes no sense to me. I'm not a historian buff, and I don't remember much of the First Crusades. To be 100% honest with you.
Zone B captured. Zone advantage is
I
yours.
don't remember it being a defensive thing because I know the First Crusades were about religious stuff, so I don't remember what about it, but it was definitely religious oriented and fueled.
Zone
There's
B
some debate about
lost.
whether or not it was defensive response. Oh, okay.
Opponent claimed Zone B.
Yeah, because I remember it was definitely something. It definitely has a religious thing. I forgot what it was. Like the king believed that the
You captured Zone B.
God told him that he
Zone
had to go
advantage
expand,
is
and that's why he
yours.
did it, or something. Like that. Something along those lines. But didn't hear the whole debate about it being a defensive response. But I can kind of see it. I need to refresh my memory on the Crusades, but I would definitely have to double check all that to verify that kind of stuff. Wow, Arc Soul was tapping me before he even disarmed me. That's the only reason you won, buddy, because you have an aimbot. An in-game aimbot AI. Where the frick you come from? There was a dude right behind. Oh, you.
Zone B lost.
How'd you get behind me? Yeah, but I never heard that being a defensive thing. I would definitely.
Zone B captured. Zone advantage is yours. You have the Empress's attention. Now it's time
Expanding
to earn
49
her
increase
applause. The Empress
Like I said, I
sends
don't
her
remember
applause.
much about the First Crusade, so I can't really say yay or nay on what position it was. I just knew it happened for religious reasons because,
Guardians advance.
and that was it.
Claim
And
the
I'm like,
fortress.
okay.
Your enemies have claimed the fortress. Take it from them.
Just one of those things I learned in history class that I kind of threw to the wayside because I was never a history buff.
The fortress is yours. Now defend it. Your opponent pulled ahead.
I knew he was there. I was just hoping I can make that corner.
10 seconds.
Fair enough. It's definitely one of the more controversial historical periods. Yeah, it is a...
Fortress
not
collapses.
one. Oh,
Back
yeah,
into
one
the
of them.
field to claim zones.
Wow, I am sucking right now. Yeah,
Opponent claimed Zone B. Zone C captured. Opponent claimed Zone A.
I always believed in the more... When it comes to religious stuff, I believe on the more positive side of things. Like, it wants you to be a good person and be a better person, not be the, thing we don't want you to be.
Zone C lost. Zone A captured. Opponent claimed Zone C.
Hi.
5 minutes left. Sound tactics so far.
Yeah. Also, I'm not much of a religious person, even though I grew up in a religious state.
Opponent claimed Zone B.
It was just... I was definitely more of a... Did you just drop a freaking thing there? One of the most ununified things throughout all religion. Yeah. That's the side I want to see. I want to look at the more positive side of things, not the twist a word and say like, oh, it's my... I don't want to use that kind of stuff
Excellent work. Now let's
and use
see
it as
how
an
you
excuse to
handle
harm
change
others.
in
I don't like that
tactics.
whole thing.
Drop pod incoming.
By how you become a better person and why you want to
The
become a better
fortress's
person.
defenses are broken.
Yeah.
Now claim it. Don't let your enemies hold this advantage. Take the fortress.
No, that's definitely a...
The fortress is yours. Now defend
What that?
it.
Oh, a storm grenade. Yeah, no, it's definitely... It definitely becomes a fine line. Like, what motivates you to be a better person, but... The first step
Your enemies
is
have claimed
that you
the
want to be a better
fortress.
person.
Take it from them. 3 minutes remain. Keep the
And
pressure
I will
and
admit,
have
my
them.
religious
10
teachings did help
seconds.
me... encourage me to do that. Does it now? No, but it definitely was the building blocks to me
Claim the
wanting to become a
fortress.
better
Now
person than I
hold
am
the
every
fortress
day.
crumbles. Push out into the field and
And to
fight
treat
for
others
Zone.
with respect. It was also just my raising from my parents. And then my personal experiences myself.
Opponent claimed Zone C.
So I definitely...
Zone A captured.
Kinda. It wasn't like a super strong religious household. We were more, yes, I went to Sunday school. Yes, we would go to church on occasion. We didn't go every Sunday. We went like maybe, I don't even know. It's been that long since I've been to church, but, yes, we still, do stuff. Like, obviously we say grace and whatnot, like at holiday dinners with family and friends. But nothing like super crazy serious. Well, like I said, we didn't go every Sunday. We didn't go pretty much after I got out of Sunday school. It was pretty much, you're an adult now, you can do whatever you want. I know what you're talking
Zone B
about.
captured. You have the advantage. Press on.
Yeah.
1 minute remains.
And plus life, honestly. Like, we were busy. We
Zone B
had
lost.
lives to live. We were doing stuff.
Opponent claimed
And-
Zone B.
There was no room for going on Sundays anymore. Ooh, did I get a 10?
Defeat is not the
freaking
end.
you.
Be defiant, Guardian. Fight again.
I don't know. I don't care. Yes, I was baptized. I was baptized. I did the whole first communion thing. I don't care about saying that. I grew up this way. And it's nothing... I don't see it as a bad thing. I don't see it as a good thing. It's something I just grew up in. Yes, I was baptized. I had my first communion and all that jazz. But like I said, after my first communion, we pretty much said, okay, you guys are good to be responsible and do what you want. And we kind of just like, as a family, just slowly stopped going. Confirmation, yes, thank you. Confirmation, yes. First communion was before that. Baptism, first communion, then confirmation. But yes, yeah, no, it's been a while. I hate to say it. But the only times I have ever stepped in a church nowadays is A, a wedding, B, a funeral, or C, um, family, children are getting baptized themselves or having their confirmation or first communion and all that jazz. Those are the only times I ever step foot in a church anymore. I haven't gone for any personal reasons in a long time. But yeah, like I don't care. It's like about saying yes, I am Catholic, but it's just like, okay, cool. This is how I grew up. This is what I did. I accept it, and this is how I here we go. For my back when I was in Sunday school, we did one before confirmation, I believe, and then, but yeah, nah, I'm just. It is what it is. I grew up as a Catholic, and that's all I'm saying. It's like, cool, hey, yep, grew in this lifestyle, and it made me who I got my belt. I learned experience from it. I have learned things from it. I count my blessings every once in a while for when shit happens. But and like I said, the whole making me a better person thing, I definitely will believe that some of those building blocks came from religion. Some of those building blocks came from personal experience, and some of it came from how I was raised. I always want to put my best foot forward, try and be a forgiving person, but don't push it, or you might need my hammer someday. Because I even have a line of "enough is enough."
Iron Banner Fortress.
But it is what it is. It's what made me who I am today, and I'm not gonna complain. Because I'm happy with who I am today. I mean, granted, I can always be better. And I do have some regrettable moments back in my day, but it made me who I am, so.
Prove them right.
I use those experiences to keep moving forward and keep trudging along.
Zone A.
I've heard of them, but I never really
You captured Zone C.
delved. I have heard of that. I had heard of them before, but I never actually like did anything, I guess. How do you instantly recover? Oh, you got it well behind it, doesn't it? Oh, that's... Okay. Jesus freaking... Oh, Graviton Lance. Yeah. Wasn't paying attention to the screen. God dang it. not getting teamed up on. Excuse me, sir. I don't like this. Oh, frick. I need... Oh, I don't have any ammo for that. Okay. Let's grab it down and say I has to freaking go. Do you think you would ever? I mean, possibly. Like I said, I go for special occasions,
Press on.
like weddings and stuff. I
Excellent work.
like just like randomly, just like, hey, I'm gonna go to church.
Change in tactics.
Not this not at this moment, probably not, but because,
Eyes up, Guardian.
but maybe someday. Who knows? It's just more or less my personal life on a Sunday or a Saturday is very busy. Because I'm pretty much playing catch up with all my stuff in my life. Like cleaning my house. Or cleaning the house, getting stuff done, and doing other things. Pretty much getting caught up for the stuff I couldn't get done for the week. How'd you not die? But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's like
10 seconds.
my
You've claimed the fortress. Now hold it. The fortress collapses.
Yeah, let's say I definitely
Zones.
my religious beliefs aren't a big priority in my life, so and that's pretty much the reason why I kind of have it to the wayside. So if it does become a priority in my life again, I would definitely
Captured Zone C. Opponent claimed Zone A.
probably attend again, but like I said, life. I have a life. I'm very happy with my life. Always could be better, always can improve on, but I'll never say no. Because, like I said, it's part of my life. There's always a maybe in there, in that kind of situation. And the little purple grape killed me. As right now, it's a very low probability,
5
but
minutes remain.
who knows what's gonna happen in the
I've
future,
seen
so.
enough. It's time to up the challenge.
I saw my teammate over there, I saw red, and next thing I know, there's a shotty in my
The
face.
Empress sends her regards.
Woo!
I'm calling it. 10 seconds. You've shattered the fortress's defenses. Now take it as your own. Defend the fortress like the legionaries of Tora Bottle.
Well, we could have made it.
The Iron Banner remembers every outcome. This will be no exception.
But I definitely understand what you're saying. They're here in Tennessee. I mean, you do kind of live in that Bible Belt
10 seconds.
area, the very religious area. I would say my sister lived in Indiana for a time, and she was telling us how
The fortress is gone. Get back out.
religious a lot of people there were. A lot of them went to Sunday church and all that jazz. We did a lot of religious events in Indiana, so I can understand what you're saying as well, because my sister experienced that. When I gone to visit, I kind of experienced that myself. But It's also down there is much more laid back. California, it's a difference, and it's a sounding yes. It pretty much is. I was gonna say it's definitely one that very the religious side of it, but it's also very laid back in that area too. Like everyone's kind of more slow. The temple there is more slow. Like it's not hustle and bustle, like in California for existence, and where I'm from, it's very more do it at your own leisure, take your time, a little more mellowed out kind of vibe down there, which is actually very nice. Yeah, it's definitely a It's definitely a culture shock when you just thinking just how like much of a difference it is just from going from one state to another. Much nicer too. Yes, that's another thing I figured out because they're more laid back in those areas. They're nicer people. Because everyone's not like angry, hustle bustle, go 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 kind of mentality. Obviously, there's exception to both sides. You know, people are nicer. Yes, that is true. That is true. I was saying my what was it? My sister was in Indiana when they announced the whole you can buy alcohol on Sundays now. Her and her friends were like one of the few people who did that, and she said she got the most dirtiest looks going to the cash register with booze in hands on Sunday.
Whose fighting spirit will survive the day? Show me.
But yes,
You captured Zone C.
yo, hello.
Opponent claimed Zone A.
Lunge boy.
You captured Zone B. You have the advantage. Press on.
Wow, that did not kill you? Honestly, I honestly don't know. Probably just because they thought it was, because Sunday was supposed to be a holy day.
Zone B lost.
They didn't want to. Because actually, we got in this
Zone B.
we got in this talk, actually at work. Actually, they. What religion is he?
You captured Zone A. Zone advantage is yours.
You also get weird. If you try to go Chick-fil-A on Sunday. I was gonna say, isn't Chick-fil-A usually closed on Sundays to begin with? But I understand that. We actually, but yeah, I think it has to do something with the whole mindset of Sundays. Because I remember okay. There was a thing. I have a coworker who grew up in a Jehovah's Witness household. And he doesn't do it anymore, but he grew out of it. But he was telling us that for them it was more of a they didn't do any kind of like mind altering
Zone A lost.
thing. So like they even condemn caffeine as a bad thing.
Zone A.
So like alcohol, any kind of caffeine, anything that can alter your mind, they kind of condemned as a bad thing. So I wonder if that's kind of the same concept of what they did for Sundays. They wanted it to be a holy day, so they didn't want your
Drop pod incoming.
nothing corrupting your mind. So they said like no booze, no drugs, no nothing on Sundays. This is a holy day, so cleanse your body and soul kind
The
of concept.
fortress's defenses are broken. Now claim it.
That's what my
Your
brain
enemies
would go
stand
to.
between you and victory. Take the fortress.
Might be similar, but I don't think it's.
Defend the fortress.
Yeah, it
like
might be
the
one of those,
legionaries of Tora bottle.
Wow, my charge doesn't work. Okay. We're gonna get the bonk hammer, no?
Ten seconds.
Wow. Point blank doesn't do anything. In direct contradiction to shrink mine. No, yeah, that's true. But
The fortress collapses. Back into the field.
yeah, I don't know the whole concept, but I would assume it has to do something with that. They wanted to be like a holy day, cleanse the body and soul kind of concept, and they just like ate no booze.
Zone A.
Or it's just like one of those things that just randomly
Zone
stick.
B.
And it just became a trend in a staple in religions and whatnot. Like,
Zone C captured.
example, Elf on the Shelf. That was just like some little joke kind of thing that some family did on holidays, and now it's like a national trend or thing you gotta do on Christmas now for kids. Like David Savings, exactly. We don't have to do it, but someone kind of.
Kaido's seen enough. It's time to up the challenge.
It's like it's definitely one of those things that it's like it doesn't
Eyes up,
have
party.
to happen,
5 minutes.
but it
Sound
happens.
tactics so far. You've shattered the fortress's defenses. Now take it as your own. The fortress is yours. Now defend it. Don't let your enemies hold this advantage. Take the fortress from them. Defend the fortress like the legionaries of Tora bottle.
Ah, dang it.
Your enemies have claimed the fortress. Take it from
Yeah,
them.
there's a lot of weird stuff
Claim
out there
the
that just
fortress.
like
Now hold it.
you don't really question it because you just grew up with it, and then you nowadays just like, what really did cause that? Why did we do that? Oh, because some random person just did it, so we all agreed on it. Okay. They thought it was a nice concept.
The fortress is gone. Get back out there.
My bonk hammer.
Opponent claimed Zone
Like-
B.
I do know. You got here.
Opponent claimed Zone A. Zone C captured. A glorious dawn is coming, Guardian. Finish this.
Yeah,
2 zones.
I can't drink beer,
yours.
man. My stomach will be very angry at me. I don't know if it's like the yeast or the what is about it. My
Zone
stomach
C
is
lost.
no bueno.
Opponent claimed Zone C. Zone A captured. Zone advantage
Whoa.
is yours.
Explain to me how my super cannot one-tap people. Would you be on monks? Well, no, very little of them, except they can be a very peaceful,
Excellent. A victory like that is why
peaceful religion.
Taliban exists.
I know they can be they're a very, strict religion, strict thing as well. But some of the things they do is actually really kind of cool, too, so I have respect for monks and what they do and what they believe in, but I don't know if I could live that lifestyle. Some of the stuff they do is freaking crazy, man. I saw, what was it? There are some amazing monasteries. Yes, there are like the ones in Europe and whatnot. Like some of the, like the martial artist skills they can do and all the other stuff they can do. And artisans. Like I've seen videos and I'm like, I have the utmost respect for you guys, but like how strict your lifestyle is, I don't know if I can live that way. Like, what was it? I think I saw one of them. It was some cool martial arts technique they were doing. And it was such a like a precise thing. It was just like nutty. And then they had like yeah, they do make the cool stuff. And I think I saw something like they were doing something musical, maybe, or was it? I don't remember. And that was really cool. And then I saw, I don't know why, he was packing. He was mostly breathing fire, in a sense. Like he was like putting ash in his mouth or something like that. Burning coals in his mouth or something. And he literally looked like a squirrel because his mouth was so full of that stuff, of the ash and coals and whatnot, that he was actually, and then when he started breathing, you just see like fire spitting out of his mouth. It was nutty. I don't know why he did it. It was like, you have so much discipline to bear that kind of like pain, I guess. But this was like years ago. I do remember it because it's stuck in my head. But like I said, I have utmost respect for them and their lifestyles. It's just they ain't my lifestyle.
I want to hear them speaking your name. You captured Zone A. Opponent claimed Zone C.
That's just the type of entity that happens without TV. Yes. They find a way to entertain themselves.
Opponent
Oh, I only had one shot? What?
You captured Zone C. Zone advantage is yours.
I got a bar going for it.
Zone A lost. Opponent claimed Zone A. You captured Zone B. You have the advantage. Press on.
Alrighty. We did?
Zone C lost.
Interesting.
Opponent claimed Zone C. You captured Zone A. 2 zones are yours.
I mean, I can kind of see it. Because we didn't used to have, like, the same kind of, like, aesthetic at one time. We did used to have, like, the whole robe thing that, like, monks do.
Zone B lost. Opponent claimed Zone B.
Yeah, I've heard of the Knights Templars. The Templar Knights. Those were...
You captured Zone C. You have the advantage.
Those were them?
Press on. Zone A lost. Opponent claimed Zone A. That shut them down.
Did I just bonk someone? Hey, I bonked someone. They were monks. Alright.
Zone B captured. Zone advantage is yours.
How do you have heavy when we're standing on top of heavy?
Zone B lost. Opponent claimed Zone B. Excellent work. Now let's see how you handle a change in tactics.
The Knights of... Knights Hospitaler?
Drop pod
Hospitaler? No, I'm not.
You cut their momentum. Keep pushing.
Can I not get
Claim the fortress.
ganged up on, please?
Your enemies stand between you and victory. Take the fortress.
How do you get... I'm confused now.
You claimed the fortress. Now hold it.
Where?
Don't let your enemies hold this advantage. Take the fortress from them. Ten seconds. The fortress crumbles.
We're
Push
the
out into
horde,
field
you
and
silly
fight
beat.
for zones.
They're my favorite medieval
Opponent
Catholic order.
claimed
Ooh.
Zone A. Zone C captured. Opponent claimed Zone B.
Come on.
Zone C lost.
Gave me the boost.
Opponent claimed Zone C. You captured Zone A. You look
You're
pleased.
basically-
5 minutes remain.
Took a... okay. The... Excuse me? I hit you with a sword. You should have insta-died.
Zone A lost. Opponent
Took out
claimed
banking.
Zone A.
And escort.
Excellent
They
work.
replaced them with being
Now let's
doctors.
see how you handle a
And one of the
change
first
in
recorded
tactics.
examples of it. Alright.
Eyes up, Guardian.
That's cool.
The Empress is watching. Show her your might and claim the fortress. Don't let your enemies hold this advantage. Take the fortress from them. Defend the fortress like the legionaries of Tora Bottle.
Come on. Ah. On top of all, they were amazing on the battlefield.
Don't let your enemies
Alright.
hold this advantage. Take the fortress from them. Defend the fortress like the legionaries of Tora Bottle. The fortress crumbles. Push out into the field and fight for zone.
Hi.
Opponent claimed Zone C. Zone B
I'm
captured.
getting my butt spanked. Hey, we tied it up. Almost tied it up.
Zone advantage is yours. 3 minutes remain. Keep the pressure and you have them.
Running. Wow, these guys are just in a flock. I have nothing that can actually, like, take them out.
Zone B lost. Opponent claimed Zone B. You've almost won, but don't let up. They won't. Zone A lost. You captured Zone B. Opponent claimed Zone A.
Go away.
You have the advantage. Press on. Zone B lost. Opponent claimed Zone B. You cut their momentum. Keep pushing.
Come on. There's gotta be more.
Losses happen.
Oh, man, by 1 point. Dang, good game.
I face worse defeats, but we're both still standing.
Yeah, it's not like that. 61, not bad. I'll give it to you. You actually have like a nice clean look. And then give it to this Titan. Huh. I think they also have been in a lot of orphanages. They're basically. Yeah, that definitely. That group definitely sounds like a good class. Good class of people. Say. I don't know why, but your group just reminded me of anime that just came out that I'm watching that you won't watch. How not to use healing magic. TLDR of it is, I think that's what it's called. How not to use healing magic or something. But the whole thing is, guy accidentally gets roped into a hero summoning isekai thing. Gets transported to his classmates, and he's like, okay, I'm roped into this, so I gotta work with what I got. Find out he has the ability to use healing magic, and healing magic is a very rare thing in that universe. Like, it's very, very rare. There's only like they've only announced like 3 or 4 people that have healing magic in the whole like nation that they know of. So the main healer, it comes up, and everyone's absolutely terrified of her because she is like super strong and OP. And she's like, yeah, I'm gonna take him and train him. And what's funny is because the way we've only gotten like kind of through the first training, his training arc kind of step, but she mostly taught him 1, how to use healing magic, and 2, how to abuse it so he can train harder than anyone else. So he's mad strong for someone. So like, imagine doing normal exercise, like 100 steps a day, 100 push-ups a day, going for like a 3-mile run a day, every single day. You would never get fatigued because she taught him how to use healing magic, so he would always like double it. He'll like do that like for a week, and then he'll double it, use healing magic to burst through that all week, and then double it again and again and again and again until he was like super strong. But the real reason why she trained him like that, so he can be fast enough to
Iron Banner.
support his friends and be there to make sure there's little to no casualties on the war front when war comes. And they're pretty much kind of like, and we're only like 3 episodes in, so it's like we just got done with the whole training arc concept part of it. So he's like, okay, things are about to get serious. We're gonna start going on things. So I'm like, I wonder how this is gonna go. I hate to say this, but the show sounds kind of bad.
Bring your light to bear, Guardian. When I return to Keitel's fleet, I want to hear them speak.
Yeah,
your
probably.
name.
You're not probably wrong, but
Opponent claimed Zone A. You captured Zone C.
honestly, there's so many isekais out there. You're probably right. Personally, this is the first one I've seen with it. But I'm enjoying it so far. Like I said, it's only 3 episodes in. It does have some good humor to it as well. It's not super serious and all that. But, it's just definitely one of those ones that definitely, Alright, you got me hooked on the first 3 episodes. Let's see where this pans out. Keeps going. Yeah, there's a... I definitely will admit, like, isekai as a genre has definitely, been used and abused. But I mean, like, it's such a easy, clean slate of use as a genre that makes it very easy to work with in most cases. Which kind of is... That's why people use it so much. Give me my hammer. That's right.
2 zones are yours.
Oh, you like it then? Yo, she'll scratch at it. Yeah.
All zones
Honestly, I'm not.
The battlefield shifts.
I'm very easily entertained, to be honest. Now I want to let that squash me like a bug.
Shattered the fortress's defenses. Now take it as your own.
There was a period of time where... Oh, yes, absolutely. Yeah, no, like, everything... There's always at least 1 or 2 isekais in every... season of shows nowadays. But yes, there was a time when they were dumping them like truckloads. A lot of people blame, say that,
Take it from them.
Cool. A lot of people will say, like, the,
10 seconds.
big igniter of the whole...
Defend the fortress like the legionaries of Tora Bottle.
was, SAO. Because it scratched that itch of the whole, like, going into a fantasy world kind of concept. So a lot of people say, like, that was the the main hype train that got isekai, like, traction rolling really a lot.
Opponent claimed Zone C.
At least in the modern age.
Zone
But
A captured.
I do miss, like, some of the older shows. And I do, like, Jesus. The Ball Avenger. But yeah, I'm not... It's very easy to impress me and entertain me. Like, I give everyone a try and a good gun-ho.
Zone A lost. Opponent claimed Zone A.
Like I said, I gave,
Zone C. 5 minutes remain.
I gave JoJo Bizarre Adventures a try. My friends always recommended it to me, so I tried to give it a try and see if it was. I got through the first two seasons, I guess you can say. I got to a season called Unbreakable Diamond, and that's when I kind of like, eh.
Take it as your own. Your Your enemies have claimed the fortress. Take it from them. The fortress is yours. Now defend it. Your enemies have claimed
I
the
watch
fortress.
the-
Take it from them.
What anime? The stupid heart's in the way. The stupid heart's in the way of the chat, so I can't see what you're writing. Have you ever watched the blank anime? H-A...
10 seconds.
Halo anime. Oh,
The fortress is gone.
Halo anime.
Get back out there.
There was a Halo anime? No, I
Opponent claims
didn't know there was a
zone B.
Halo anime, to
Your
be honest. I
opponents
know
have
there
been
was
Show
a
them you won't
live
go
action that
quiet.
came out recently,
Zone A
and
captured. Zone
a lot
C
of people say it was
captured.
very decent. No, I didn't know there was a Halo anime, to be honest. Oh, I wanted to shoot him with my fusion. Come on.
That shut them down.
Ow. It's be on YouTube.
Zone C lost.
Star Wars version.
Opponent claims
Star Wars
Zone C.
Visions. I think I've heard of it, but I'm not... I never watched it. I was
Zone B
never a big
captured.
fan of
2
Star Wars.
zones are yours. 3 minutes left.
Like, it's definitely a cool universe and everything. It's just like, it just never, like... That's definitely one of the ones that never really, like, tickled my fan. Scratch that itch. For me, surprisingly. Hey, they're behind
Zone A
us.
lost.
Surprise.
They got the better of you.
Oh. Really? I thought we were doing good.
Look to this defeat.
Yeah,
for
there was,
motivation in the times to come.
There was an old anime I watched that was actually really cool. I thought it was cool, and it would be actually kind of interesting to see if it got remade nowadays. It's basically the same deal. It's basic idea. People who made Halo contract in different. Okay. Yeah, no. There's one old anime I'd love to see get remade because I thought it was a very cool anime. It was called Ronin Warriors. It was literally like, honestly, the best way to describe it was Power Rangers, but they were samurais, and they actually used elements. So like, yeah, the fire samurai. What was it? Fire, earth, wind. Fire, earth, wind, water, and space? There was like 5 or 6 of them. And they mostly went to fight some demon invasion dude. But I thought it was a cool series. And honestly, the armors, first off, their armors look sick. Cool, their abilities were sick. And 2, this is back in like the 90s, so it was probably even older than that. And I thought it was the coolest freaking show in the world back then. But since you're into sci-fi and anime, I'll give it a go. Like I said, I've never... Star Wars has been like that one thing in sci-fi that's never really scratched my itch. Minus the lightsabers. Lightsabers are cool. But I don't know what it is about it. I just, I'll watch it, but it's like it never like really like pops my interest. Same thing with Star Trek too. I don't know why. I don't know what it is about them. Did you like Halo? I never played Halo, so that's over my head. Granted, it is a. I seen videos of it. I seen my friends play it, and everyone rants and raves about it. But I've actually never played Halo. I skipped that generation. I really of consoles. I went to a GameCube when the Xbox and the
Iron Banner
PlayStation
Fortress.
2 came out. So, I was definitely the bye-bye person. I was the oddball with a GameCube back then. I kind of wish I did grab an Xbox so I can play that, but yeah, I kind of missed out on that opportunity there. Because I always hear Halo is a very amazing game set. Which reminds me, I need to play Titanfall 2. I do have it now because it was free. We might play a game of that.
Let us
We
see
might play
what
that one of these
today's
days.
Guardians are made of.
Because I keep forgetting that exists. Also, I was, and speaking about mechs, I actually was watching a video the other day on, that new Mecha Break game.
You captured Zone C. Opponent claimed Zone A.
It looks promising. I've only played a little bit, but of Infinite. But the lore is better. Yeah, I hear like the lore, the whole thing's good. And I got killed by Toaster. But yeah, I was actually watching something about Mecha Break the other day, and apparently it's a hero style game, like Overwatch. So the mechs are pretty much
Now hit them again.
what they are. And you can change like weaponry and stuff, but it's like, okay, it's pretty much Overwatch. The mechs are locked in. You can't use the same kind of mech as someone else, kind of style at Overwatch, and same game modes as Overwatch.
Zone A captured. You have
Pretty much
the
Gundam
advantage.
Evolutions,
Press on.
which is no longer around. But the playstyle is like Armor
Zone
Core,
C lost.
like the battle mechanics. Over the Well, were you trying to shoot me with a
Zone A
swarm?
lost. You captured Zone C. Opponent claimed Zone A.
Okay, I was probably gonna off right there. But yeah, I got Titanfall because it was free on Steam a while back, and I'm happy and ready to go. I just need to hit the button to download it. Everyone's telling me it's a fantastic game, so I should give it a go. A bonkening.
Zone B captured. You have the advantage. Press on.
Yeah, you and your freaking Jolton. Why must you be like this with a Jolton?
Zone B lost.
I'm sorry? You know what? I feel like a barrier should
Opponent
take that
claimed
blunt.
Zone
Like, the
B.
shockwave should not hit us. That's just me talking here.
Excellent work. Now let's see how you handle a change in tactics. The Empress sends her regards.
And I'm trying to do stuff with stuff I can't do with. Okay.
You
So,
shattered
I'll
the fortress's
give Mecha Break
defenses.
a
Now
chance when
take
it
as
comes
your
out.
own. Your enemies have claimed the fortress. Take it from them.
Oh wow, you're not gonna lunge.
Defend the fortress like the legionaries of Tora Bottle. Your enemies have claimed the fortress. Take it from them. Defend the fortress like the legionaries of Tora Bottle.
Come on, man.
The fortress is gone. Get back out there.
Grab this.
Opponent claimed Zone C. You captured Zone A.
Ba-ba-da, da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh boy.
Opponent claimed Zone B. 5 minutes remain.
Dude, what do
Good
you think's
counter.
gonna
Now
happen?
hit
You
them
think some of
again.
that? Yeah, well, someone did walk into a freaking with a horde. You gotta drop it. Drop it in the well. Cool. I do that with my hammer. It doesn't kill anyone. You one test me. Hate how the one-sidedness of this game sometimes. No, I direct it. I die. I directed someone. Doesn't kill him.
Cut their momentum. Keep pushing.
What kind of drop of a well is
Excellent
that?
work. Now let's see how you handle a change in tactics.
Bruh.
Eyes up, Guardian. You've shattered the fortress's defenses. Now take it as your own. Don't let your enemies hold this advantage. Take the fortress
No.
from them.
God. Stasis is terrible.
Seconds.
Oh, come on, I'm hitting you. Where are my teammates? Nowhere.
The fortress crumbles. Push out into the field and fight for zones.
Hey, we're switching to control.
Opponent claims Zone C. You captured Zone A. Zone B captured. Zone advantage is yours. Zone B lost. Your opponents have nearly won. Show them you won't go quietly.
But. I call bullshit.
Zone B captured. 2 zones are yours.
I have heard of Hollow Knight. I was saying, it's the same concept as Ender's Lily, isn't it? Well, same. Well, not
Zone
same
A lost.
concept, but same kind of playstyle.
Opponent claimed Zone A.
Same genre, yep. Okay. I have heard of it, and I've heard good things about it, so.
Zone advantage is yours.
Let's get through Ender's Lilies first and get that going. Yo.
Defeat is not the end. Be defiant, Guardian. Fight again.
Alright, I got that done, so I need to get linear and stoppable. Alright, I need to do pulse kills. Do you have a pulse on me? Not on this node. Oh boy. Oh, you on? I do have you, but we're working on you. Okay. 84 hot dog. We're almost done with you. A pulse rifle that is not a pulse rifle. Need a pulse rifle. Do you have one that needs to be worked on? I do. I absolutely do. You hold me. Cha-ching. The Battle XLR. That's anyway, it's not a blast. Is there any fusion I gotta work on? No, there's not. Alrighty then. We got this in the bag. Now, what do you want to have on you? Heating up, I had a storm. Okay, not bad. That's not bad. What's that pulsy one? I don't know why, I'm getting sick of the black. It's like a darker version of it. I'm okay with not using it. Okay. Take a little spin on colors. That's moving? Interesting. I know, yeah, I'm getting kind of sick of all the dark black on black colors. Ooh. Up, we're loading. You're not gonna let me look. Okay. Yes, I have heard of Hollow Knight. I've, like I said, let's get through Ender's Lily first and go from there, because we got the one big old boss we're dealing with at the moment. Kind of curious where it's gonna go from there. Okay. So, ooh, javelin. Batter, we can make this work. Ooh. I still need to get that exotic piece, man. The Tighten Up Fun has that one chest exotic piece I really want for stasis. It depends on how deep you want to get into it. You're pretty close to one of the endings. Alright. I mean, I don't know about going the whole 100% complete one, but I'm definitely willing to dive and maybe do some other endings. I might do 100% complete on my own time, and if I get to it, if I get to the boss, we can maybe stream it, but
Zone A captured.
I don't think I'll do like a stream till 100% complete. I might do that on my own time. But if I can get maybe like one or two endings on it, sure, why not?
Zone B. Zone advantage is yours.
I was like, the only game I've ever 100% completed was
Zone A lost.
Someone was gonna break it.
Zone A.
You know what, that obstruct power is probably gonna be
You
great.
captured Zone C. You have the advantage. Press on.
Ow.
Zone B lost.
You could probably do it on stream as it sounds.
Opponent claimed Zone B.
Baby steps, my boy. Baby steps. Oh, cool. Didn't know there was a guy behind me with loads of all things. Okay.
Opponent took the lead. Zone C
Point.
lost. You captured Zone A. Opponent claimed Zone C. Zone B captured. Zone advantage is yours.
Was I camping? Yes. Did I know who was coming? Absolutely. Did I deserve it? Yes. Excuse me, monster. Hey, I activated my quest ability. Why did you punch? You also don't technically have to do 200% it. You have to collect some really well hidden items to a point where you could always look it up.
Zone
Okay.
B lost.
I assume it has to do something with the door at the
Opponent
beginning
claimed Zone B.
that I ran back and found that we need to get like pieces for. Cool, where?
Opponent
I'm sitting on
claimed
a
Zone
spawn
C.
point where everyone just spawning on me. It's fantastic. Come on, lunge you.
Opponent claimed Zone B.
Sometimes you lunge, sometimes you don't. What? Pick up your mind. God damn it.
All zones abolished. The battlefield shifts. Deploying Scorpius turrets. You've shattered the fortress's defenses.
Cool.
Now take it as your own. Your enemies have claimed the fortress. Take it from them.
Uh-huh. Really?
Ten seconds. Defend the fortress like the legionaries of Torabama.
Well, I'm getting obliterated by
The
this dude.
fortress is gone. Get back out there.
I really don't have a good build. This is just coming out.
Zone A captured. 5 minutes remain. Zone advantage is yours.
I'm so confused on why some of my things just hit. Why am I getting one tap by things?
Zone B lost. Opponent claimed Zone B.
Come on. Why am I like walking in the heat of getting like the most unfair
Zone A
fights in the
lost.
world?
You captured Zone C. Opponent claimed Zone A. Kaido's seen enough. It's time to up the challenge. Eyes up, Guardian.
God dang it. Don't let him live.
Shattered the fortress's defenses. Now take it as your own. Your enemies stand between you and victory. Take the fortress. The fortress is yours. Now defend it. Seconds.
Oh, come on. I'm trying to get behind a cover to fucking pop it.
3 minutes remain. Keep the pressure and you have them. The fortress collapses. Back into the field to claim zones.
Dang and
Zone A
nabbit.
captured.
Oop, got it. Okay.
Opponent claims Zone C.
Dude. Huh?
Opponent claimed Zone B. Zone A lost. You captured Zone C. Opponent claimed Zone A.
Okay, how?
If they prevail, it won't be because you let them.
Sorry, this dude
Keep
with this
fighting.
Japanese name is kind of giving me questionable vibes.
Opponent claimed Zone B. 1 minute remains. Zone C lost. You captured Zone A. Opponent claimed Zone C. Losses happen.
That dude. That
Defeat
dude's giving me
only
vibes.
stops you if you let it. The Iron Banner is always open to you.
Jesus fucking Christ. Let me in. What is his score? Okay. I didn't do too bad. I could do better, that's for sure. Alrighty. So, oh, that's all I want to do. I want to get out. I want to get out of freaking fortress. I want to go to just do normal control this time. Oh, fellow. Ooh. Who needs to be reset? Crucible? Yeah, I don't know, honestly. What good games are coming out now? Like, obviously, Pal World's out right now, which you love it or you hate it, depending on what side of the fan spectrum of Pokemon you're on. And obviously, Lethal Company, which everyone's having a ball of time with. That's probably like the new Among Us, I guess. I guess you can say it because Among Us was some under the radar game that just blew up. I feel like Lethal Company is in that same boat. You are trash.
All done.
Mecha Blake's coming out. I heard something about the Wolverine game. I've heard.
A transaction to make, Guardian?
Yeah, it's not. I haven't really found a lot of games that are gonna be.
Ah,
Honestly, I haven't been paying
Again,
attention to
man.
games at all, too. So it's like I don't know what's coming out nowadays. Hmm.
Excuse me. I must admit, Guardian, I'm very curious to see what you've got for me to crack open.
You're 64. You're 64. Okay. What do you got for me, Sally Dean?
Make me proud, Titan.
Definitely gonna.
May this help you in your quest.
Maybe.
Into the fire.
That was pretty
Guardian.
fun, but it takes a lot of time if you saw it at the beginning. Yeah, so I've heard. It's like I don't know.
Did you
I don't know
sense
if I'll play
darkness
that. It's
what
like-
light can do?
Like, I understand why people like it. But it's just like,
Careful with that.
don't know. I just never been into those, survival-esque games.
I'd be right there with you if these rookies could just learn to fight by them.
Like, I really tried Minecraft one time, and I'm like, I'm not biting. Then I tried Ark, and I'm just like, nah. I don't really think I really like survival games. I just want you to say, hey, point, shoot, and have fun. Point, shoot, and race.
Catch you later.
Could that have been a little... Oop. Alright.
I don't want you to report this. I'll clear down that way, Guardian.
We want to... Go this way, go up this way, go this way.
Thanks for your
No
service,
readings.
Guardian.
The dish is out of alignment.
System diagnostics complete. Yes.
I'll check this out. What'd I get? You can go away. 1810. Cool. Could that have been legs? Or arms? That would have been great. No, it's freaking you. Who can go away? Let's throw away, or not throw away, let's put in the vault. 63. You. Down the legs. A vault, please. Then we're gonna pull you out. Then we're gonna level up. What do we want to level up? You're masterwork, but you're not an 1810. What is wrong with me? Sure, you're gonna get masterwork real quick. I don't know why you weren't masterwork. That is a weird
Thank you.
happenstance, in my opinion. I also tried Arc for a bit. I also found how long?
Why'd you two break up?
Normal. Dropped out. Yeah, it's just... I don't know what it is about survival games. It's just more or less like they kind of...
The Iron Banner has come, whether you
least for
see
me.
it or not.
What do you think you should do now? Ooh, the mechanical tombs. You're done with the mechanical tombs. I guess you can expand on the different factions you talked about. Because you got the 8-ball team, you can explain more on their faction they're in, and I remember you talked about 2 other ones that kind of are in that same aspect. You can probably delve into those, I guess. Expand on those. Ooh, falling asleep.
Come
That ain't
back
good.
stronger.
Linear. I only got 24 with the pulse. Wow. Okay. How am I doing with this? Okay. Let's just go to control. Some good old-fashioned control. Nothing spicy, nothing special. And we're saving all you lovelies for next season. When you're surrounded, gain increased melee and super damage. Go away. You can roll a bunch of you stuff and things because I had buttons and things just came into my inventory for no dang reason. Vault. 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 Is there a fast charge rate one? 153, 153. Do I have a faster charge rate? Linear? Linear. Is a linear fusion. Doop, doop. You in my vault. Oh, I can just dismantle you. An aggressive frame. I love how there's only two types. Aggressive frame and adaptive frame linears. An aggressive frame. Oh, precision frames. Sorry. Yeah, I guess I'll use you. Oh, you have the same charge time? What the hell? Really? They all have 153 charge times. Well, that's unfair. Oh, you have a coil slower charge time. And if I have you unlocked. I do not need a second one of you. Actually, you know what? Let's pull. Pull my tank. There we go. When you say the two other factions, do you mean the technology hating one and the human body parts? Or the Kingdom and the Phoenix Empire? I was thinking the Kingdom and the Phoenix Empire. Because wasn't there like a third one too or something? I thought there was three. You had the Phoenix Empire, the Kingdom, and I thought there was like a third faction in that subject. In that matter. Alright, equipped. Throw on the liquid coil. Oh wait, no. There's 4 overall. Yeah, why don't you delve into that so we have a more... I would say that wouldn't be a bad place to start or go with. Those are the 4 major religions, which... Maybe. But I would say you'd start with one of the broader things, so we have more like depth into those. If you want to go start there next. Hmm. What do we want? Good skip. Nah. Deals more damage. Powerful enemies. Quick shot. By the kingdom then, since that's the largest one and where most of the stuff is happening. Alright. Then start there. That needs to stop being consumable. But yeah, start there. Start with the kingdom. And then we'll go from there, I guess. We're blacked out. I haven't had it loading in a bit, so are we crashing? Drumroll. Are we crashing? Do 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 do. Uh-oh. Yeah, we got the spinning wheel of death, so I'm going to assume it's crashing because it's taking too long, but I guess it's a good time to talk. I'm just trying to think of something to talk about. Oh, there's something. I'm just giving a heads up. Oh. Do you know what might be able to put on? Discord, that's super important. Oh? What is it that you want to put on my Discord? Well, I might be able to put on Discord. That's super important, but the map. Yeah, that's that wouldn't be a bad thing. That'd be kind of cool to see like how the world's designed. That's always a cool thing to do. So if you want to post it, go nuts. I'm not gonna say no. So far, everything you posted and like the lore behind everything you are making for your Lancer campaign, it has been actually very interesting. But I will give you word of you guys a heads up. I'm not sick yet, but a bunch of my coworkers have been going out sick lately, and at least I know 2 of them that have COVID. A third one might be getting out soon because he was with them, and now at the time when they got sick. So, and that was my manager who was with us today. He was very sick. I went and got him some soup for lunch, hoping to make him feel a little better. But just throwing out there that if I get sick, there might be a possibility I might get sick because stuff's going on nowadays, and especially with the whole, it was super warm and then it got super cold for a week, and now we're getting warm again. That might happen. Hey, we got kicked. So just part of the grain of salt if I like ghost for a week. I will try and post, and say something if it does happen, but just a forewarning if it does. if you're wondering why I don't stream in the future. But yeah, no, what were we talking about the other day? We were talking about really something dumb. God, what was it? Oh, am I getting kicked? Please don't tell me I'm getting kicked out of the game. Please don't tell me, like, the server's crashed. Nope. Okay, we'll go. Back in we go. Hold up. I'm 1820? The frick? That makes no sense. Oh, plus 13. Oh, wait, because this adds up. What is it? Goes like plus 15 or something like that? I forget. But, yeah, I need to fix this a little bit. Oof. Anyway, so let's get back into the fight. Yeah, what the hell were we talking about? It was something really random and dumb. But we were... it was... What the frick was it? Now I can't remember because now I'm annoyed. Now that's gonna bother me. I'll think about it some other time. I have terrible memory if you have figured it out. When it comes to certain things, my short-term memory is terrible. I need to start writing stuff down. But no, what we were talking about? We were talking. We had to do something with. You know, forget. I'm not even gonna try and delve into it. Was it about being human? Pretty much. Yeah, I have no brain. I have no ridges or lumps, no valleys or bumps. I'm very smooth-brained. But, actually, no. Actually, yes. It's kind of... We kind of made this joke, because he mentioned a very old, phrase. I'm gonna ask you guys, do you know what pitching woo means? Pitching woo. I want to see if you guys know what this answer is. Because it's a very old saying that a lot of people don't know about. Drinking? No, it's not drinking. Absolutely not. Pitching woo. It kind of leans on the second word of the phrase, woo. Sweet. I got the map up on Discord. Awesome. I'll look at it in a second. But pitching woo means is kind of like to, You're pretty much wooing someone, and wooing means, kind of like... God, what? Now I'm brain farting on this. I knew what it means. It's kind of like serenade, kind of like get the other person interested in you, like flirting kind of nonsense. Oh, I know wooing. Yeah, pitching woo means you're kind of trying to woo someone into raising someone up. Yes. Which is actually kind of funny because you brought up the next subject of what this conversation went into. And so we were just we kind of made fun of him for saying pitching woo. And we had some younger generation kids in the office when we were talking about this. And he's like, "What the hell does that mean?" And my coworker, my manager, went straight old man mode and just like, "You don't know what pitching woo means? What do you kids call it nowadays? Jizzing the Liz or something like that?" And we all just kind of started dying laughing. So, pitching woo, this generation's version of pitching Lou is jizzing the Liz in my books. So so I can't see Liz without hearing that in my head now. Also, he's a very my manager's a very comical guy. Like, he can ad-lib songs like No Tomorrow, and now I can't listen to some songs because they are in my head and the way he sings them. Do you know what Anon means? No, I do not, actually.
Iron Banner.
I never heard... I don't think I've heard of Anon. You know, am I even spouncing on it? Anon? Anon? No. It's basically the adjective of doing something quickly. Ah.
Go.
Interesting. The frick? Oh, you got that temple weave thing. I forgot about that.
Opponent claims zone C.
Like you would go to a place to relax. Ah. What's the matter, dude? You could have got me. And... How? I do see, my sir. Where's Lance? Okay. But...
Zone B captured. Zone advantage is yours.
Okay, Mr. Taco, you need to go away. But no, that was a fun time. I'm actually not exactly sure if I have a graph behind it because oh. The more you know. God, that Polaris Lance is fucking slapping.
Zone A lost. Zone C captured. Zone advantage is yours. Zone B lost.
Is my teammates gonna come help me? $1,400s to be precise. No. Okay. Do.
That shut them down. Two zones are yours.
There we go.
Zone B captured. Now you are the wolf. Finish the hunt.
I just saw you. So you can use that around your manager. He speaks Newfangled can talk. Ah, he keeps up with it more than I do, that's for sure.
Let the wolves rest. The hunt is over.
I'm not gonna lie, I had no idea what Riz mean until he said it the other day. I'm like, what the hell? I'll stick with my sayings that I grew up as a kid, okay?
Zone C. Zone B captured.
Yeah, there's a... Oops. Yeah, I don't...
Zone A captured. Zone advantage.
I don't
is
know where people
yours.
come up with these words sometimes. It's just like, okay, why did you have to make up a new, like, weird version to say the same exact word that's in the dictionary and you could just say it? Yeah, kids these days don't know what that. Just have some weird... On some weird brainwave, they need to make up words. And it's crazy that some of these words actually get put in the dictionary.
The hunt is on.
What's the latest word that got freaking put in the dictionary? I'll stick with the medieval sayings. I'll stick with Hakuna Matata, thank you very much. I grew up with that, and I'm gonna stick with it. I'm more the guy who likes the, a lot of the wacky southern words, like cattywampus, shenanigans.
The howls are quiet. Return to the fight.
I had a whole list of them, too. They were freaking...
Zone C captured. You captured Zone A. 2 zones are yours.
Yeah, I like those weird
Opponent
words,
claims
like
Zone B.
hoodwink's one of them too. But I'll stick with my Hakuna Matata, thank you very much. I grew up, and that is a saying I will never let go in my life.
Zone C lost. You captured Zone B. Zone advantage is yours.
I was in Christy Listen. What are those? Never heard of those before.
Zone A lost. You captured Zone C. Zone advantage is yours. Don't let up till it's over. You captured Zone A. Now you are the wolf. Finish the hunt. 3 minutes remain.
Let's
Keep
go.
the pressure and you have them. Well fought and well won.
Yeah, I like good old control better.
The end has come, and here
Ooh,
you
what do we
stand.
got?
A battle.
An arm
worthy of
piece?
the Iron Horse.
Da dun da 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 dun da da. Son of a bitch. Perpetual motion, cascade point, go away. Over high ground and overflow. Pulse. I think I have enough of you now. And missed my opportunity. God dang it. Alright. Two out of 4 challenges complete. 5 and yeah, buddy. We are getting places. Oh, do you have something for me? Oh, armors, exotics. Yeah, stuff I don't really care about at the moment. How we doing? Weekly 204. Hey! We're almost there. Can it be arms? Can I get arms? Danny is a set of arms. Come on, baby, give me that set of arms. I want to get the 1810 with my boy. But what else is there? Yeah, so I'll talk about the schedule. Like I said, I gotta have it up. Ender's Lily is going to be Friday. Tomorrow I'm going to take off to go hang out with friends. Actually, that's another thing I can talk to you guys. I'll talk to you guys about. Actually, as you know, I take Thursdays off to go hang out with my friends. We play card games and whatnot. We play a game called Card Fight Vanguard. It's made by a company named Bushy Load. They're the same people who make White Schwartz, which is a card game that's really based off of, hey, whatever anime you want. They pretty much have a deck made for every anime out there nowadays. And one of the other games they used to have was called Future Card Buddy Fight. The name's so lengthy, I understand, so we just called it Buddy Fight, and we call Card Fight Vanguard Vanguard. But what I'm getting at is, Buddy Fight was actually canceled during COVID. And to be 100% honest, that game was a lot of fun. I still have the decks. That's probably one... And just to show how much I appreciated that game, that was one of the games I fully invested in and, like, did... If you know what people do in TCG games, the flex sometimes is to go all in and get the highest rarity cards you can get for that deck of that version. So I did that with 2 decks.
Show me your
I'll never do it again, to be 100% honest. But I enjoyed that game immensely, and it was sad to see it go away. But it's been gone for
You captured Zone C.
2-3 years now. And we're actually coming up on the 10-year anniversary of it.
Opponent claimed Zone A.
Ow. And the
Zone B
company
captured.
actually announced
You have
they
the
were
advantage.
going
Press
to make a special set of super old cards from the game and revamp them and make a set for them. Then we didn't see any notification that they were going to be coming out in English, but it made me and my friends super excited because honestly it was a really cool game. The reason why they canceled it is because they
Zone A captured.
not
Hear the howls
do a
of no
good
fear.
job of it, and where it power creep the hell that there was no fixing it, because the point in retrospect, they almost killed the other game Vanguard with the same power creep issue, but they reset that game and fixed it. Whereas in Buddy Fight, they just said, screw it, we're just gonna cancel it, which is kind of sad. I personally like that game a lot more than the other one.
The hunt has ended.
Vanguard is definitely a fun game. Luck RNG in some
Opponent
cases.
claimed Zone B.
In Greek.
Zone A captured.
Ah. Okay. But yeah, no, the game was super fun. So like, all my friends and me are excited for seeing it come back. You gave me a freaking snipe. Oh, you sons of bitches.
Zone A lost.
How dare you give me that? Of everything, a sniper rifle.
Opponent claimed Zone C. You're being hunted. Don't let your guard down.
But the only a card game I ever played was Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, I think everyone was introduced to Yu-Gi-Oh! Once in their life. How the frick did I miss?
Opponent
Not just
took the
miss.
lead.
Not kill you.
The hunt has ended.
Yeah, I still got my Yu-Gi-Oh!
captured
cards
Zone
too.
C.
I still hold on to one deck of that.
Opponent claimed Zone B.
I have the
Opponent claimed
Crystal
Zone
Beast
A.
deck. That deck always held a little special spot in my heart. It was either that and Stardust Dragon. were like my favorite 2 decks in the game. I used to play with friends. The day would fight.
Zone A
Yeah.
captured.
Oh,
Zone advantage
card games are
yours.
fun. Like, I'll admit. I always enjoy playing with my
Zone
friends.
C lost.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Has definitely got very convoluted for my taste. Like, the new cards are just freaking absolutely nutty and confusing. Like, they have full-blown essays explaining how they work. It's... The game's got... Yu-Gi-Oh's gotten way too wild for my taste, so... That's when my friends introduced me to Vanguard and Buddy Fight and all that. Honestly, like I said, Buddy Fight is a awesome game. I wish it didn't die because of power creep. And... seeing that they're actually making a possible comeback, I guess you can say, is super nice. Like, if those cards come in English, I'm definitely buying what I need.
The wolf's howl may be the last thing you hear.
Because they made some very good generic cards that were back in the day when they first came out. Very good. So I'm very... The hell? Oh, Nazar's Whisper. Oh.
Another hunt will come soon. Opponent claimed zone C.
Dang you.
Opponent claimed zone
Unfortunately, I think Friday is D&D night for me. So I'm gonna... Oh, that's totally fine, Sam. Like I always say, you are not obligated to show up. I do appreciate you and hang out and chat, but you guys all have lives, so if you can't show up, don't feel bad or anything. I won't.
You captured zone B.
Everyone has their own lives to live, and you should enjoy them.
They've almost taken this one. Make them earn it. Zone A captured.
Of
2
course.
zones
Now I
are
get
yours.
ganged up on. How dare Z? What the hell are you using? Those are some weird legs.
Zone A lost.
Can I get some hits in?
You're being hunted. Don't let your guard down. The collapse couldn't stop humanity. Defeat shouldn't stop you. When you're ready.
Yeah, I played 2 decks. Or actually, you know what? I'll kind of explain Buddy Fight. Buddy Fight was a game. Kind of think of it so there were different nations, worlds, you can say. They were called worlds in the game, but there were different versions. Obviously, the game loved its dragons, so there was like 3 different versions of dragons. So there was a dragon world, a star dragon world, and a darkness dragon world, which are the 3 kind of main nuances. Dragon world's your basic one, generic, hello, dragons. Darkness dragon is more the evil-esque versions. And then there was Star Dragon, which is more into the future. Their story is like they are Dragon World, but like millions of years in the future. And then there was like Hero One, which is based on actual like comic book heroes and other nostalgic hero being people like Power Rangers, Ultraman, I think his name was. And some other nuances there. Mechs, very mech based. We also had a Danger World, which is kind of like edgy stuff. Edgy, a lot of like caution tape, kind of like I'm gonna blow stuff up kind of nonsense. Legend World, which is based on like more historical stuff. So like they had a card called Holy Grail. They had stuff based off like Asgard and a lot of more mythology and whatnot. Then they had Dungeon World, which is more about fairy tales and whatnot. But everything, each world had pretty much, but every world had its like little gimmick. Hero World was becoming the hero and fighting people.
Iron Banner.
What was another one? Darkness Dragon World had like those like cheesy game-winning mechanics, like hey, Exodia, an example. That was their kind of way of winning games. There was a Katana World, which is more like ninjas and whatnot. And they were based off of using the counter timings and being mostly laying traps and kind of like bamboozling you.
Will be tested, Guardians.
And then there was a Magic World that was just solely based on hey, use spell cards pretty much. Don't rely on your monsters to do stuff.
You captured Zone C.
But everyone had its own gimmick, and like I said, I usually played Star Dragon World, and that was an interesting one, because originally there was only one gimmick for the deck, which was I'm stupid. I'm not playing match. I'm playing control.
Opponent claimed Zone B.
And my deck was the two decks I played were the Neo Dragons, which was the original deck build for that, which you would put stuff into Soul to give them extra abilities. And Soul meaning you put the card underneath it. And it would just, it's what you would call a toolbox deck. So the deck always had something to work with.
The howls are quiet.
In the sense, so you put the card underneath the monster soul, and hey, that monster got like can swing twice, got a stat boost or something. It would always have something to deal with something. And
Zone C lost.
I love that deck. That deck was a lot of fun. But it was also kind of like tanky and defensive because when it got going, you had like 10 plus cards under the monster. So, and they always had a gimmick called Soul Guard, which if the monster would die, you could just take one of those cards out of his soul, and he would stay on the board. And that was his gimmick.
Zone A lost.
And it kind of pitched on to the other decks as well, because the other deck I played was called a... If anyone here has ever played Buddy Fight, you know these decks. The Neo Dragons, which were... The main card was called Jackknife. And what the hell just happened there? Which was that deck. And then the other deck I maxed already was called Prism Dragons, which was straight up... I'm making a defensive deck monster. There's a monster in the center who you need to get through before you can get to me and deal damage to me. And he was a tanky son of a gun. Art style was also amazing on it. But he's definitely one of the more iconic decks that kind of people complained about because the wording on one of his abilities made him a little too strong. But if you haven't noticed, I'm very a defensive player. So seeing that kind of stuff was actually kind of funny. The speed at which you die is one of the main reasons I don't have PvP. Yeah, I don't pay attention when it comes to these kind of stuffs. I'm trying to talk with you guys as well. I'm not really hyper focused on this. Also, I'm not the greatest shot in the world, so. And stuff like that, where the map is so big you can't really guard yourself.
Zone B captured. You have the advantage.
Get out of
Press
here.
on.
But honestly, FPS PvP is fun. You just need to find that game that like tickles your fancy. Like, I'd love to show you guys Super Mecha Champions,
And no fear.
which is a game I've played a bunch of. I think you would like it, Sam. It's just more or less the fact of I'm having issues of booting it up. I don't know what's going on. Like, when I try and boot it up, it just is just a black screen, so I'm kind of confused on what's going on. So I'm gonna try and find Luke waiting around for it, because honestly, I do miss the game.
The hunt is over.
It can get a little chaotic at times, but the game was super fun. It was definitely a slower
Opponent claims zone C.
kind of FPS. Battle Royale-esque kind of game, which was something I usually don't play, but it was a lot of fun. And like I said, I'd love to show you guys, it's just I'm having issues booting it up. Like, I click on it, I have it in Steam, I booted it up, and it's just a black screen. But I'm hearing people not having issues, so I'm like, oh, what is going on with me? So I might try and find an alternate way to download it and see if that fixes it. What is going on here? I feel like I'm going absolutely buck wild here.
Zone A lost.
Ah.
Zone A captured. You have the advantage. Press on.
What in the world's going on? I feel like I'm doing way too good at the... You could try and uninstall and install it.
3 minutes.
I did
remaining.
actually, and
Keep
it
the pressure and you
still
have them.
does it. I'll double check Steam. I have it on Steam, so I don't know if they took it off of Steam or what, but I definitely gotta look into it.
Zone A lost.
Why are we pushing?
Zone C captured. 2 zones are yours. Zone B lost.
Well, I'll definitely try some alternate methods. Oh. What was my kill streak? I feel like I was doing good. But yeah, I did install it from my computer. And I reinstalled it and it still was doing the same thing. So I wonder if I should try like an alternate way of downloading it.
Don't let
Like
up
maybe
till it's
check if their
over.
actual site has it. They don't support it through Steam anymore. I don't know. Nope, 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 nope. I'm to the oopsies.
Zone B captured. 2 zones are yours. One minute. Victory is within your grasp. Fight.
Okay. Brotherhood of Spec Unity. Oh, that's a nice game.
Well thought.
Nice try. GG.
A fine display.
Woo!
Soon Keitel's empire will be broadcast.
150, 199, 299. Ooh, mythic. Nice. Actually, give you love, and you look cool. I'll give you. Honestly, how well did I do? Oh, hot dog. Man, what was my kill streak? Dang, I'm never gonna do that well again. I am taking a screenshot of that. Oh, thank God I saved it. Woo! But honestly, it is my cutoff time, so I feel like that's a good way to end this stream. Now, if I can just escape. But yeah, I'll definitely look into getting Super Mecha Champions in again, because I do miss that game. It was a lot of fun. I miss playing with Neutron and just being silly on that game. It's very... The Battle Royale is very low-key game. The PvP, the actual PvP in that is very chaotic. Like, holy freaking smokes. But yeah. So, I think we're gonna end this stream off tonight. This is a fun game. We had a lot of good matches. We had a lot of lows too, but we did progress. I am still locked at 1809 because of this son of a gun. I haven't even gotten 1809 piece that would actually be helpful. Did I? Did I get a piece? No, I did not. Okay. But so that's the game plan. Tomorrow, like I said, I'm gonna take my day off, hang out with friends, play card games, and just recharge. And I want to apologize for yesterday. Like I said, I had technical issues and whatnot. So happy I could have gotten fixed for today. I'll try and make sure that doesn't happen in the future, but things happen. But yes, we're ending the stream. I hope you all had a fantastic time and enjoyed hanging out and chatting and whatnot. Tomorrow, taking a break. Friday, we're going to be back with Ender's Lily. Continuing on with that and seeing what happens next in that. And then, yeah. And as always, it is YouTube. So you know that aggro nonsense they want me to spiel of like, comment, subscribing. But please leave comments. That's all I really want you guys to do. I want to be a better streamer. I want to make better content. But I also want to hear your comments and criticism and anything in between. Like I say, I want to be a better streamer and make better content. So if you guys got ideas for games you want to see me play, like you guys mentioned Hollow Knight in the stream. If you see something along with my stream, please let me know if I don't pick up on it. And all that other jazz. Because, like I said, better streamer, better content. Want to have more fun with you guys in the long run. So, yeah. But until then, hope you all have a good night. I'm going to bed. You should too. 8 o'clock Friday. Be there, be square. Alright? Have a good night. See ya. Peace. Bye-bye.